Hey, I'm Mike.
Hey, I'm Chris.
This is Mike and Cris Relaoded. This week we're going to be talking about some of the upcoming films that we think are must-sees and what little bit about what they're about. So hopefully you can make a better decision with your movie selection.
Yeah, these are, again, everything we do in here is our opinion, so take it how you like. We'll try to explain a little bit about some of these things coming up. Now with all the summer blockbusters pretty much done with the finale of Suicide Squad there.
September's got a lot of blockbusters.
Yeah, September's got quite a few coming out, but everyone always looks forward to the summer ones, and then of course, in the fall or whatever, you get some good ones too.
I'm in Florida. September's still summer, okay? Yeah, well, October's still freaking summer.
That's true. Start off with here, first part of September here, we got a couple of, I guess they're not really super big blockbusters, but a couple of my favorites. A movie coming out called Skip Trace. It's got Jackie Chan and Johnny Knoxville. I'm a huge Jackie Chan fan. I love him.
Yeah, I've seen almost all those
it's
movies.
Typical Hong Kong detective. Johnny Knoxville plays a gambler. They team up to find some evil Chinese criminal.
So kind of like all of his other movies, except this time Johnny Knoxville.
Except a different American actor, yeah.
Johnny Knoxville's in it, so.
Yeah, but I like Johnny Knoxville too. He's always.
I think he's funny too. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Jackass stuff, but I think his.
I wasn't huge, no, but a lot of his movies he'd come out with, he always had a good supporting role in a lot of his stuff. So.
Yeah, what was the one with Dwayne Johnson?
That was the remake of Walking Tall, sir.
Walking Tall, that's it.
Yes.
That was a good movie.
Which is actually based on a true story.
Yes, and Knoxville did a good job on that one. But the movie I'm looking forward to is, I'm a horror fan, so I want to see the remake or the sequel to Blair Witch. That comes out September 16th.
I watched the first one, and yeah, it was pretty creepy, but then they went ahead and did something with the second one. I don't even know what that was.
Yeah, I don't know what that was either.
And this one, I don't know, man. I don't think you can hit gold twice on that.
I don't know. It's got Valerie Curry in it from Twilight.
Again, I don't think you can hit gold at all when that one comes.
I've never seen a Twilight movie yet.
I will admit I've seen the first one. That's it. I stopped after that.
Oh,
I didn't go to the theaters and see it though.
And I gotta buy. Now I know I have to buy you a rating.
Yeah, thanks. Another one coming out too is Kevin Smith, Yoga Hosers, which you were just telling me. I guess apparently it's a sequel, which I had nothing about.
I was going to Google that, so Google that now. I think I read that somewhere. It's a sequel to a movie by Kevin Smith, and that already had his daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter in it. And I forget the name of it, and I could be wrong. I could be a complete idiot, but so.
Well, I mean, the premise is pretty typical. Two teenagers, they team up with a guy who's some kind of hunter or something to battle some ancient evil. But you got Kevin Smith directing it. He's also in it. Johnny Depp's daughter, Kevin Smith's daughter. Jason Mewes is in it, and of course I'll just go see it just to see Stan Lee's cameo in it. That's right, Stan Lee is in it. But it looks interesting. Kevin Smith he's done a lot of good stuff, but he's had a couple misses on a few things. I'm not going to mention them, so.
No, we might make somebody mad.
Yeah. I don't see anything as far as sequels go. I just see the movie.
I might be wrong. So, like I said, I read stuff on the internet, and not always is it 100% true. So, I wanted to do a fact check first. But when does that come out? When does Yoga Hosers come out?
September 2nd.
September 2nd.
Yeah. Also, Skip Trace at the same time, September 2nd. Your movie, Blair Witch, when is that coming out?
I said September 16th.
Oh, did you?
That's you ignore me.
That's part of my, tuning you out, but that's all right.
Yeah, you're just jealous because I beat you so bad at Madden.
Oh, a game I haven't played since 2008? You mean that one?
Yeah.
The one that you've already had for a week or two and been practicing on? That
2
one?
days. 2 days.
Oh,
And I didn't tell you how to fully play it until into the third or fourth quarter.
And then you actually text me the next day and said, "Oh yeah, by the way, you can do this."
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had the difficulty set up and I forgot about it, so it made it hard on you. But hey, the next big blockbuster I think is going to be The Magnificent Seven.
Yes.
That comes out September 23rd. It's got Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke. I don't know who
Vincent D'Onofrio.
I don't know who he is.
He's been in quite a few movies.
Has he?
Yes.
I don't know.
He was in Men in Black, the original Men in Black.
Yeah.
He was the guy that took the skin.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. He was in Law and Order.
I know
Law
who you're
and Order
talking
one.
about.
Yeah. So yeah.
The guy who looks like the monk character, but he's not the monk character.
One of my favorite roles he was in. He played Private Pyle in Full Metal Jacket.
Gotcha.
You know, the one that blew his head off.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But looks awesome. It's directed by Antoine Fuqua.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't know who that is, he actually
did
directed
Equalizer, Olympus Has Fallen,
Training Day, which
Training
gave Denzel his Academy Award.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yes. Now I'm about to school you on this movie.
Oh, you probably are, because I'm not a big movie buff. I'm more
It's
of a
actually
TV show
a
guy.
remake of a remake. The first remake was done by Magnificent Seven, was done with Yul Brynner. It was done. It also had Charles Bronson in it. Again, he gathers up 7 people. Him and 6 other people. Yul Brynner's the leader. It gathers up 6 other people to defend a little Mexican village from whatever Mexican army that come in. So, but now the original was actually Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No.
That's what it's based off of, the Seven Samurai, who, again, same premise, goes in, defends a little village, Japanese village, against a evil Japanese warlord that comes in. So,
right.
So it's a great story. The book actually is really good. I read the book a long time ago, The Seven Samurai. But it's a good, like I said, it's a good story.
Well, westerns are making a comeback, I think, with how well Django did.
Yeah. There's actually another one coming out too later on, but we'll get to that one the next month on. But it seems like the genre's not quite dead. That it's like they're testing the waters to see how it's coming. I know like there's HBO's got a new series, Westworld, which was originally a movie. So, but I like to see a few westerns that if they do it right.
Yeah, I like westerns. What was the one they just did? What's his name? John Wayne played him.
Oh, True Grit.
True Grit, yeah.
Yeah, with Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Made it.
That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it was. The original. You can't beat the original, though. I'm sorry.
John Wayne's the master.
Yeah, I'm a huge John Wayne fan.
Me too. I think I've seen almost every one of his movies.
I think I own a bunch of his movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
My dad owns them all. I bought them. That's pretty much his go-to Christmas gift was John Wayne movies or Clint Eastwood movies.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong there, too. Anyway, Magnificent Seven comes out.
Oh, me. September 23rd.
Yeah.
He's pointing his hand at me like I'm supposed to be paying attention to him.
Now who's not paying attention to who?
We're doing a podcast or something.
Yes, September 23rd, which I will probably more than likely definitely be seeing that one.
Yeah, I'll probably go see it too. I mean, it's not. I'm not like blown away by it, but I'll definitely see it.
In the meantime, there's a few before that. I'll just briefly go over a couple of these. When the Bow Breaks. It's typical one of those. There was one movie that was made a while back with Rebecca De Mornay called The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, which is kind of the similar thing. Woman goes psycho on a husband, wife, whatever. But yeah, it's basically the woman decides to be a surrogate mom for these two that can't have a child, and she wants the dad. Dad says no. She freaks out, leaves, and it's big psychological whatever. The Disappointments Room, kind of a horror movie, a mother and son. It's actually got Kate Beckinsale and Lucas Till. If you do not know who Lucas Till is, everyone knows who Kate Beckinsale is. Yeah. The original Underworld Click. Yeah. Anyway.
That's being funny.
Lucas Till is, he was in the X-Men, the reboot movies. He played Havoc.
Yeah.
And he's also going to be in the new MacGyver series.
Yep.
So, mother and son move into their dream house. They unleash some evil from their attic, and so
bad stuff happens.
Typical horror movie. It's
which I love.
Yeah, yeah. You already talked about the Blair Witch. Bridget Jones' Baby.
Yeah, we were just having a debate with my wife about this. She's seen the first two, but she's going to deny it.
But it's the third part of the movie, third part of the series, I guess. You got Bridget Jones' Diary. I don't know what the second one was called.
I don't remember either.
Bridget Jones' Diary 2, maybe? I don't know.
No, it was something else. It was... I don't remember. I saw it.
It's essentially about she's a magazine publisher, and she ends up getting pregnant, and she don't know who the dad is. It's either going to be Colin Firth or Patrick Dempsey, one of the two. So, but it's, British comedy. I haven't really seen them. I know someone out there that's pretty excited for the Bridget Jones baby movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Your kid?
No, not my kid. Someone else I know, KO.
Oh, I burned you.
Then you got, of course, Snowden, which is about Edward Snowden. Documentary about his WikiLeaks, or his leaks from the, not WikiLeaks, I'm sorry, that was the other way.
Yeah.
He leaked all the
CIA contact.
CIA stuff, yeah. So, a couple of pretty big actors, Scott Eastwood, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, which I'm a huge Joseph Gordon-Levitt fan anyway. I like him.
You're a huge lot of fans when it comes to movies.
Hey, man, when they put out good stuff, you can't not like them.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I gotta start remembering names. I'm terrible with names.
For the kids, we were talking about the movie Storks.
Yeah.
A lot of huge actors names in that. Andy Samberg, Jennifer Aniston, Kelsey Grammer. Essentially, it's about the storks that used to deliver babies. They don't anymore. Now they just deliver packages. So I guess
Yeah.
anatomy finally caught up to them.
Yep.
But anyway, a baby gets delivered there, and they have to get the best stork on the job to deliver the actual baby. So seems like it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, my kids probably will want to watch it.
Yeah.
Well, at least one of my kids will. I don't know about the other. Got Never Ending Story.
Yes, I was going to say there's another one that you. I was going to say there's another one that you got.
Yeah, Never Ending Story is coming back to theaters for 2 days on September 4th and September 7th. So.
Kind of odd to space it off like that.
I know, but hey, I mean, you can't go wrong with Never Ending Story.
Oh no! If it's playing anywhere near me, I'll go watch it.
Yeah, I think.
Even though I own it on Blu-ray, but I'll still go watch
it.
Yeah, see it on the big screen. Come on.
Yeah, nationwide. No, I mean you own it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, who
I
doesn't?
thought I was a nerd.
Oh, whatever.
But yeah, that's all I got for September. I mean, there's still more out there. I mean, there's tons to talk about.
Yeah, another one I told you that I was really looking forward to seeing is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, Tim Burton movie.
Oh yeah.
Ava Green, Samuel Jackson plays some evil bad guy looking guy, but looks pretty kind of what Tim Burton is. This bizarre Edward Scissorhands and all that junk. So
yeah. Dark humor.
Yeah, but it looks interesting. I'm kind of excited to see it. Basically, a boy discovers the house. Miss Peregrine's children, they all have special abilities and powers and different things. Deepwater Horizon. If anybody knows about the BP oil spill, guess what? There's a movie about it.
Yeah. Exciting.
It's got some pretty big names too. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Kate Hudson, Kurt Russell.
Wow.
So yeah, it's that'd be pretty interesting. And then another one I was telling you about the other day, Masterminds.
Oh yeah.
Come on, that one looks hilarious.
Yeah, I watched the trailer the other day. It does.
And oddly enough, that's actually based on a true story.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's it's weird, but it looks hilarious though. Kind of a goofball guy. They plan the biggest heist in the U.S. history. So.
Right. I mean, it looks funny. I like the trailer on it, so. I don't know if I'm going to be sold on the theater for it, but I'll definitely watch it when it comes to DVD.
Yeah, I probably doubt I'll go watch it in theaters, but yeah, once it comes out, I'll check it out. That's pretty much it for September. A lot of big movies coming out. There's a lot of huge movies, and I think these movies that are coming out are going to be kind of geared towards maybe like the Academy Awards or something, because like I said, I don't know if I mentioned the Sully movie with Tom Hanks.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, about the Chesley Sullenberger who landed the plane in the Hudson River.
Yeah.
You got all these, like I said.
That's what the news caption was, "Miracle in the Hudson." That's where I got that from.
Oh yeah.
That's where I thought about that after we talked about it, but.
Yeah, but like I said, a lot of these movies I think you see a lot of them are going to be more the Snowden, the Sully, the Deepwater Horizon, all going to be more geared towards like Academy Awards and stuff like that. So, which is all right. I mean, you got to have those movies out there.
Right. I mean, Tom Hanks is notorious for them. So.
Oh yeah. Any guy that can just be the sole person in the entire movie and get an Academy Award for it deserves it.
I know. That's funny. Wilson. But in October, speaking of Tom Hanks, on the 28th of October, the end of the month, Inferno comes out, which is a sequel to the Da Vinci Code.
Which is a sequel to?
Which is a sequel to what? What is it a sequel to?
That's the third one. It's the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons.
Angels and Demons. Did they make a movie, Angels and Demons?
Or is it? Yeah, is it Angels and Gods and Demons? I don't know.
You're right. It's Angels and Demons.
Yeah, it's the Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, and then Inferno is the third one.
Oh, okay.
Which it looks interesting. It's the way they're doing it. They showed Dante's Inferno thing, and I guess it's something about someone's going to release some chemical agent.
Yep.
Whatever, they got to try and stop them.
Yeah, it stars Felicity Jones, Tom Hanks, and of course Ron Howard is directing it. So.
Which didn't he do the first two? Didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I know he did the first one. I didn't even know there was a second one, so
yeah.
I'm out of touch.
Yeah, that looks good. Which I will be honest, I have not seen the first two.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I haven't seen the second one, so apparently
Which
I
I know
gotta catch up.
Kent says that the Da Vinci Code is just phenomenal.
It's
awesome.
really good. It's action packed. It's detective game. I mean, it's pretty good. I like it.
Towards the beginning of the month, there's a couple coming out. Birth of a Nation, which is a story about Nat Turner, who was a preacher, and he was a literate black slave, and he actually preached to all the slaves and everything else. And anyway, he incited an uprising in the antebellum South, so kind of started to pave the path to give the slaves their freedom.
Cool.
Also, they announced another Underworld movie. If anyone's ever seen the other ones.
Yay.
This one's at least got Kate Beckinsale in it again. So
I know the first Underworld movie was pretty good. And then wasn't the second one where they put Triple H in there as one of the... Or was it the first one?
I think you're thinking of Blade 3.
Oh, yeah. No. Who was in the second one that was really stupid? No, there was... I swear to gosh. I don't want to swear to God because I might be wrong. I'm terrible. Yes, Blade 3 did have Triple H in it, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that.
This one's called Blood Wars. I have no idea what it's even about. I don't really know much on it. I know it was announced, but we'll have to see. Like you said, I'm with you. After the first one, it's just like, why keep making them?
Right.
That's like the Resident Evil movies. Why you keep making them?
Oh, I know. Is there another Resident Evil movie coming out?
In January.
In January?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Next one on the 21st is...
well, we think it's the 21st.
Yeah, this thing's kind of just scattered all over the place with release dates.
Yeah, IMDb had it on the 1st, the 16th...
Of September.
Yeah. And the 21st of October. So.
But they took it off of the 1st and the 16th of September, so I'm assuming it's the 21st of October now.
But 31 by Rob Zombie. Of course, it's going to have Sherry Moon Zombie and Meg Foster in it.
Yeah.
Basically, the principle of that movie is 5 carnival workers are kidnapped and they're forced to play some kind of violent game against a gang of clowns. So, I mean, this is a Rob Zombie movie. This could be good or this could be terrible. I mean, because the only movie from Rob Zombie that I truly like was Devil's Rejects.
You want me to throw another confession out here?
What's that?
I have never seen any of Rob Zombie's movies.
Really? Devil's Rejects was pretty good. I did not like his Halloween remake.
Yeah, I heard that was really horrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Even though they're making a sequel to it.
I know. Is Rob Zombie directing it?
I believe he is, yes.
Oh, Lord, please help us all. I mean, he's my favorite singer. I love Rob Zombie as a singer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I listen to it, but I mean, as a director, it's hit or miss, man. You never know. So I'm hoping it'll be good. I'll want to see it.
Also coming out the 21st, the new Jack Reacher movie, Never Go Back, Tom Cruise, Kobe Smulders. Again, if anyone's ever seen the first one, it's just Jack Reacher. I guess he's some sort of problem solver for the military.
Yeah.
I guess he's ex special ops, everything else, this and that. He goes into, I guess, handle things that, for the military people that, for whatever reason. That's pretty much. I've seen the first one. It was pretty good. I mean, what I saw of it.
When did the first one come out? Do you know?
I think
how long it's been?
It's been about 2 years since the first one came out.
Okay, yeah,
Maybe 2013 or so.
That's probably why I didn't see it. Tom Cruise hasn't been relevant to me in like 10 years. Once he started pumping out Mission Impossibles, I just quit following Tom Cruise.
What, Mission Impossible 72?
Yeah, yes. Once those sequels started pumping out, I was just like, okay, I'm done watching Tom Cruise.
Another one coming out on the 21st also that I'm actually kind of interested in is Keeping Up with the Joneses. I was telling you about this earlier. A couple in a little suburban area. New neighbors move in. They end up getting caught in a plot with their neighbors who happen to be international spies. So the neighbors are played by Gal Gadot and John Hamm, which everybody knows who Gal Gadot is.
No, everybody didn't know who Gal Gadot was.
Wonder Woman.
No.
John Hamm was in that lead character in Mad Men, that show Mad Men. So ought to be pretty interesting. It looks pretty funny. Isla Fisher plays the wife of the couple that gets involved with them. So looks pretty funny. Still, again, around the same time frame, you're looking another Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, Lord.
I think that's the only holiday they missed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boo Medea's Halloween. So, in my notes here, all I put was Medea. Enough said. So, it's basically same concept, dealing with family life, Halloween, ghosts and goblins, whatever.
Yeah, he's did movies that he just directed a movie. I can't think of it, but that's not Medina related. I can't think of the name of it.
I know he played the detective in that one movie. I can't think of the name of the movie off the top of my head. That was based off of Morgan Freeman's character in Kiss the Girls and Along Came a Spider.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't see that one.
Yeah, he played a younger version of him.
He also played another role in something else, too.
Oh, yeah. Do you really want to mention it?
No, not really. I'm not going to mention
Hopefully this will be better than that one.
Yeah.
When he was the scientist in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to mention it. You said you want to mention it, and I was like, no, I don't want to
Well,
mention
someone had to.
it. Sadly, I went to the theater to watch him do
Yes, I did too. The Bebop and Rocksteady movie, which we covered already.
Yeah, we did that already.
Keeping up with the Halloween theme, another horror movie, Ouija, Origins of Evil. The movie takes place in 1967. Mother and daughter, they're kind of a scam artist, psychics, and they want to do something to kind of spice it up, so they get a Ouija board to do whatever, and they end up unleashing some evil that possesses one of the daughters.
Adults that are doing this? Parents that are doing this?
It's a mother and her two daughters.
They're using the Ouija board?
Yeah, they're supposed to be psychic, the mom is or whatever.
Oh, really?
And so, but they're con artists.
So they can't drink alcohol, but they can summon demons?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to get
Well,
clarified.
they end up...
or spirits.
They end up getting the Ouija board ends up summoning whatever, and one of her daughters gets possessed. So then they had to try and... and this is one I kind of totally missed. I don't know where I even, because it kind of came from out of nowhere. I didn't even see it, but it's called In a Valley of Violence. It's kind of in a Western theme. It's
really?
West, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
John Travolta, Ethan Hawke. John Travolta plays like the marshal of the town, and I believe Ethan Hawke plays like a kind of a stranger that moseys into town, and he gets caught, and the town gets caught in a crossfire between the stranger and a standoff with someone else. So it seems kind of interesting. Good premise to it anyway.
Sounds interesting. I like Travolta, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
I know, I'm terrible.
Finally someone you like.
Yeah, I do like Travolta.
I do too. I've actually met him. He's a very nice guy.
Have you met him?
Yes.
Lucky bum.
Yes.
Where'd you meet him?
When I lived in Page.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was there filming Broken Arrow with Christian Slater.
Oh, cool. You didn't meet Howie Long? Wasn't he in that one?
I didn't meet Howie Long. I met Christian Slater and I met John Travolta.
Did you get to shake their hand?
Yes. In fact,
You got an autograph?
no. I was working at the airport at the time, so.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, it's Christian Slater's an interesting character.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh.
Very interesting.
I guess that's another podcast then.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything on this because I don't know who's listening, and I don't want to, defamate anybody's character. So, but yeah, he's interesting. Keeping up with again Halloween themes. Another Ring movie.
Oh yeah.
Rings plural.
Rings.
Would
you say is the third movie, right? Yeah.
Yes.
They made a second one that stunk. The first one was pretty good.
Yeah, based off the Japanese Ringu about Sadako is the girl.
It.
Yeah, Sadako. I think.
That's why I let you pronounce all the names in Attack on Titan and Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
And podcast.
But same premise. Guess what? Woman watches a video, gets a phone call, will die in 7 days. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, but it's come back.
Oh yeah. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's a few spookers coming out there for Halloween. People want to go, see something. I know Rings comes out the 28th, which is right there around Halloween, so people can go watch it.
Hopefully you'll be at home, though, listening to our Halloween podcast.
Yes.
I mean, we got some... We're going to be doing our own little horror theme for the whole month of October, so hopefully you're tuning in for us and not going to see movies. Just listen to our podcast over and over and over again.
There you go.
Even though it only counts as one view, I think, one listen when you click on it. But,
yeah, that's all I got for October that I see coming out. We're moving on to November, getting into the holiday season now.
Yeah, and start off the month is Doctor Strange.
Yes.
November 4th.
November 4th. Benedict Cumberbatch, Rachel McAdams, Mads Mikkelsen, Tilda Swinton.
I haven't watched Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock series.
I've seen the first couple of episodes. It's actually really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out, but it's on BBC, and I gotta wait for. Amazon Amazon does have BBC. We covered that already. What am I thinking?
Should have listened to your podcast.
I should have listened to my own podcast. I think I was probably the one that said it too.
I think you were actually.
I'm terrible.
I don't know if you know anything about Doctor Strange or not, Mike.
No, I'm not a comic book reader.
Shall I fill you in?
Go ahead, fill me in.
Dr. Stephen Strange was a brilliant surgeon. He, great hands, steady, everything else. Gets into a car accident one day, damages all the nerve endings in his hands, cannot operate anymore. So he decides to go on a walkabout. Ends up in Tibet somewhere, finds an ancient hidden temple, finds the person called the Ancient One, which is played by Tilda Swinton. And he or she, whatever it is, starts teaching him about there's more than just, meets the eye on things. So introduces him in the art of the mystic, teaches him how to basically become a sorcerer. He fights
Right. Yeah,
the mystic stuff.
I don't believe in reading it.
Which
I think it dumbs you down.
This actually right here, even though they touched a little bit on Thor and stuff, this bringing in Doctor Strange actually starts introducing Marvel to the mystic side of it now, instead of just all the technological and alien side. Now they're bringing in all the mystic side, which I think they're building up again to step into their Phase 3 stuff with the Marvel Avengers Infinity War and stuff like that. Which, if you don't know anything about that, Thanos.
I read the first page.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanos collects the Infinity Gems, which there's 6 gems. Each one has their own ability: soul, power, time, everything. Anyway, but putting them together just makes him basically omnipotent. Makes him just nothing. Nothing can touch him. So there's a lot of. If anyone's watching the Marvel movies, you've seen a lot of the stuff. The Tesseract thing is supposed to be one. The supposedly the little jewel in the Vision is supposed to be one. The Guardians of the Galaxy, the jewel that
Right.
that was in that's one. So
Now I wonder, were they gonna put Guardian of the Galaxy in the Infinity War? I thought I heard a rumor about that.
yes, he's confirmed to be in there.
Chris Pratt's gonna be in it.
Yes, the Guardians of the Galaxy will be in Infinity Wars. They're supposed to have upwards of the 67 or 68 Marvel characters in the Infinity
Holy
War.
buckets.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Definitely a must-see when it comes out.
there's going to be a lot, which I don't understand how they're going to do it. So they originally had 2 movies, now they're saying they're not.
Oh, really?
The Avengers Infinity War is going to be a standalone movie, and then they're going to have another Avengers movie after that.
Oh, because they did Infinity War. They were broadcasting Infinity War 2017 Part 2 2018.
Yep, they've changed it now.
Huh. Well, it better
So,
be a 3-hour movie.
It's got to be at least that, I think, to be able to fit it all in there. Which I think you'll see a lot of things too. You'll see the Doctor Strange and stuff like that leading up to it, Guardians of the Galaxy and everything else. I think you'll see a lot of that stuff leading up to it, and I'll just kind of,
Well, them sly dogs.
Another one coming out then is Trolls.
Trolls.
Yeah, which again a lot of big actors. It's basically those little tiny trolls with the funky hair.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little animated type for the
Did
kids
you
and
have those
stuff.
as a kid?
I might have had 1 or 2.
Did you?
We called them Wishnicks though.
Wishnicks?
That's right. That's what they were called, Wishnicks. Wishnick trolls.
They're called trolls to me.
They were
too.
Wishnick trolls.
Oh.
You sat there, their hair's all funky, and you just flipped them around. And anyway, Anna Kendrick, Zooey Deschanel, Justin Timberlake, which, by the way, has got my favorite song that he sings for the movie.
What's your favorite song? You're not going to tell me your favorite song?
No.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, if it's by Justin Timberlake.
Look, I don't care what you say, and I don't care what anyone says. I love Justin Timberlake. He is hilarious.
He is funny.
He's a good actor. He's a great singer. He's pretty much the only one that's gone on from that group and done anything.
Was it Joey Fatone? Didn't he?
Who?
Wasn't he on some reality shows?
Yeah, okay. Moving on, we got next one coming out on the 18th.
Yeah, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Got actor Eddie Redmayne. He's not from anything I'm familiar with.
I'm trying to think. I've seen him in a couple things, and I can't think off the top of my head. Colin Farrell, he's in it.
Yeah. Everybody knows who Colin Farrell is.
And
I don't have any more. It's all you.
Ezra Miller.
Who's Ezra Miller? I'm terrible at names, man.
Ezra Miller. I think you'll be playing The Flash when the Justice League movie comes out.
Oh, I forgot about him because I don't like him. I don't like it, but it's directed by David Yates, who did Harry Potter, Legend of Tarzan.
Oh, that's good. I believe it's just kind of a spin-off from the Harry Potter world, isn't
It is, yeah. It's like before the Harry Potter world, I think, is
Yeah.
what it is. Set before beasts get out of this beast trainer's bag and start flying all over the world, and he goes and has to collect them all.
Yeah. So it looks interesting. I've seen the trailer for it, and some of the creatures they have it look kind of weird, but
Yeah,
it's ought to be interesting.
I'm a Harry Potter fan, so.
I like them. Yeah, I love them. I never read the books. Everyone says the books are fantastic.
Why are you cursing at me? You say this read word a lot.
The word.
The R word. Yeah, my kids are listening, and I can only say R.
Another one that's coming out, which I don't know if you've ever seen the first one. The first one is hilarious, and again, it's a strictly majorly adult humor too. Do not let your kids watch this movie. Bad Santa 2.
Yeah.
With Billy Bob Thornton, Kathy Bates. The first one was just
terrible.
Oh my god! Just thinking about it makes me laugh.
Reminds me of Bad Grandpa too.
Yeah, but Billy Bob Thornton, drunk, vulgar, whatever Santa teams up with
dirty.
Teams up with his little buddy, whatever Marcus, little black little person, to go rob another charity or something, whatever. But I mean, that's not even the point of the movie. I mean, just everything leading up to it was hilarious. But in the first one, I don't know if you've ever seen the first one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's all they did, get gigs as Santa, and they'd rob the store,
Right.
at night or whatever. So there's a bunch. I know there's a bunch more out there in coming out in November and everything else. There's a bunch more coming out in all the
Yeah,
other
but nothing
months
else
too.
really interests me. So
Yeah, these are the ones that really more interest us than anything. So,
But
December's got 2 big ones coming out. I think
yeah.
one major one,
Yeah.
and another one that's pretty big too.
It's pretty big if you're a geek. You'll enjoy the second one. But the first one is Rogue One, Star Wars story.
Star Wars Rogue One. Basically, the team that goes. It's about the team that goes to steal the plans for the Death Star.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of big actors in it too.
Felicity Jones, who's also in Inferno.
Mhm.
Forrest Whitaker. Who else do I got in there?
You got James Earl Jones doing Darth Vader, who was just revealed.
I forgot about that.
The voice of Darth Vader.
But he's not doing the body suit.
No, he's never done the bodysuit. You also got Donnie Yen plays one of the guys in there, which looks amazing. I don't know if anyone knows who Donnie Yen is, but he's been in a bunch of movies. One of my favorite martial artists. It just, it looks great. Everything I've seen of it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's directed by Gareth Edwards, who did Godzilla. So I didn't see Godzilla, so I can't.
It was good.
I can't rate how well of a director he is.
Let them fight.
Yeah. The movie did pretty good though. It didn't bomb, did it? Godzilla? I thought it did pretty good.
It did.
So
It was good. It's. Like I said, it's got a lot of people. I can keep going. Alan Tudyk's in it. Oh my God. Jimmy Smits is in it. He plays Bail Organa. They just a lot of stuff like that. And if anyone doesn't know any of the stories of it, whatever, the Rogue One or whatever, that's again like we saying, that's the team that stole the plans for the original Death Star, for Star Wars, New Hope. So
yep.
a lot of Bothans died to get these.
Excuse me.
A lot of Bothans died to get these plans. Which it's funny, they don't look like Bothans.
No.
But whatever.
Hey, it's a Star Wars movie. I'm going to see it.
Yep, that'll probably be our guy trip.
Yes. Really?
Yep. Every year we take a guy trip.
I already know what I'm getting you for Christmas, a ring, remember?
Oh, yeah, thanks,
I was going to get you Madden, but...
no, I'd much rather have the ring.
Now you said I have to put a ring on your finger in order for me to tell you can't have other friends, so... You're getting a ring.
Thanks.
Just kidding. I need to be the center of attention, damn it.
Next one, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, December 21st.
There has been a huge history of video game movies
And it hasn't been very successful.
that have bombed. This one looks good. Michael Fassbender's in it.
Yeah, from Prometheus.
Yeah.
X-Men Apocalypse, Magneto,
Yeah. Also, I can't even think of his name off the top of my head now.
Uh-oh. Well, I know it's directed by Justin Kurzel, and I'm not familiar with him either, so...
It's, Jeremy Irons was also in the movie. Basically, it's a guy, Fassbender plays a guy named Callum Lynch. I don't believe it has anything really to do with the characters in the games.
Right, you're telling me it was based nothing about the game. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of based on the games.
Well, it's based on the games, but none of the characters in the games.
Right.
So, he explores the memories, I guess, in the Animus, they call it, whatever, and of his ancestor, Aguilar is his name, who happens to be a descendant of an ancient assassins guild.
So it sounds just like a game, but it's not the game.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Well, I'm going to go see it.
I'll probably see it.
I don't know if I can see Star Wars. It'd be a toss-up if I go see another movie. It
comes out December 21st, so it's the next week after. That's right around Christmas.
Yeah.
Usually right around that Christmas time, I don't really watch any movies. I'll always wait till after the first of the year to go watch a movie.
I got too many presents to buy.
Yeah, really. Another one I mentioned to you too was that movie Passengers with Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Kind of a sci-fi out there, whatever, but it's basically there's a ship transporting people to a distant world to colonize, and something happens with the cryo system, ends up waking up two people, which is Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, but they end up getting woke up like 60 years before they're supposed to be.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I made a joke saying that. So the movie's based on them spending the whole film trying to figure out how to go back to sleep.
It was a bad joke.
It was a good joke, dang it. Good joke. But I mean, that's pretty much it for December, I think, don't you? I mean,
yeah. There's a couple of there's movies in every month we're probably not going to touch on, but again, these are the ones that look interesting to us to watch. I mean, if there's something interested that people out there interested in, post it. Let us know.
Yeah, put it in the comment box. We'll be glad to chat with you and discuss movies with you. Mostly Chris, because Chris is a movie guy. I'm more of a TV show kind of guy. So, but
I know a few TV shows.
I know, but I'm way advanced in TV shows than you. I mean, you it took you like way too long to watch the season finale of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. It took me a little while to get to it. I finally got to it though.
I know. You know how badly I'm just for you. You were the only reason I did not post anything about Game of Thrones on my Facebook page.
Oh,
you were welcome. Sweet. Yeah, and it was hard to do too. But next week we're going to be talking about the upcoming holiday video game release schedule, what games we think are going to be good, and what must buys, must rents, whatever you do.
Yeah, there's a few pretty big titles coming out this year.
Oh yeah.
A few of them already started releasing your Madden and whatnot, but
yeah.
But yeah.
Still might be your Christmas gift.
He's bound to turn to get me to keep playing with it.
I'm married already. I don't know if I'm ready for a second commitment.
Yeah, stick with us next week. We're going to be talking about that. Again, don't forget to like and share our Facebook page. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our YouTube channel. Subscribe. And, again, if you have any questions, feel free to post on our Facebook or our YouTube channel. We'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Try to. And if it's something you guys think we need to talk about, or podcast you think we need to discuss, by all means, give us some suggestions. We're pretty much here for us and for you. So.
Yeah, we appreciate you listening, that's for sure. But, go ahead.
I said, yeah, we appreciate everyone.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have for the night. I appreciate you guys listening, and, I know it's the 29th, but I have to say R.I.P. Gene Wilder. And I know this won't be posted for a couple nights, but we lost a good actor today.
Great actor, and I loved every single thing he was in.
Yeah, me too. So
there wasn't another. In fact, I own a ton of movies that have with him. So
I hate to leave you guys on a sad note, but I had to recognize him.
We will miss him. 2016 still sucks, taking everybody away.
Yeah, it does. It's been a bad year.
And we still got about 3 months left.
Yep.
3-4 months left. So, but hopefully, he's
Everybody
not.
was saying Stan Lee needs to stay away from hospitals.
Yeah, really. But yeah, definitely. He'll be missed, and he's one of the great ones. But anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
And girls.